Good evening, everyone. Today, it is the third session of the chapter Quadratic Equation. Okay, this was the first chapter that we started for class 11. So, it is the third session. And in this session, we will do what we will do? We will do maximum and minimum values of quadratic expression and some common roots problem. Okay, these two topics we will try to finish in this session. Okay, so let us start. First, what we will do? Common roots problem. First, we will do common roots problem. Okay, first of all, what is common roots cases? When we will tell that two equation will have a common root. What is the condition? First, we have to find that one. Okay, let us start. Consider two quadratic equations. Say a1x plus a1x square plus b1x plus c1 equals to 0. Okay, and a2x square plus b2x plus c2 is equal to 0. These two are the two quadratic equations. Okay, in quadratic form. Okay, the coefficients of x square is a1 in the first equation and in the second equation a2. Coefficient of x in the first equation is b1 and in the second equation b2. And the constant term c1 in the first equation, c2 is the second equation. It is clear to you. Okay, this is the general form in algebraic format. Okay, now let us assume alpha is a root. Alpha is a root for these two equations common. Okay, that means say it is alpha and beta. For this one, alpha and gamma. So alpha is the common root for both equations. So of course alpha will satisfy this equation, isn't it? Okay. Now we are going to find what is the condition that two equation will have a common root. Okay, that condition. So of course alpha will satisfy this one. That means a1 alpha square plus b1 alpha plus c1 equals to 0. a2 alpha square plus b2 alpha plus c2 equals to 0. These are two equations after satisfying by the root alpha. Now we have to solve this. By which method? The method will be cross multiplication method. This is the best method for these types of equation. Okay? Yes. Yes, Joy. Good evening. Suraj, good evening. Now see, we are going to find the condition for common roots. Okay? Let us see by cross multiplication method. What is the cross multiplication method? No, everyone alpha and is equal to 1. Okay. Now we will start from here. You know the cross multiplication method, and already we learned the method in class 9 in ICSE board, and in CBSE board already we learned this in class 10. Okay, the same thing we are using here. We'll use here for alpha square set b1 into c2, b1 into c2 minus b2 c1. Okay, b1 into c2 minus b2 c1. Now c1 a2 minus A1 C2. Okay. Now come A1 B2 minus A2 B1. This we got. Now first we compare these two terms and you will get what? Alpha is equal to what? You will get, see, these two terms. So alpha and alpha will be cancelled. So alpha is equal to C1 A2 minus C2 A1, and it will go in top B1 C2 minus B2 C1. Okay. Again, if you compare these two, what you will get? What you will get? Again, alpha is equal to C1 A2, C1 A2 minus A1 C2. Okay. Then A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Okay. Now see, both are alpha. Therefore, this equal to this. You can write this equal to this. This implies what? B1 C2 minus B2 C1 divided by C1 A2 minus C2 A1. This equals to what? This C1 A2 minus A1 C2 A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Multiply this, cross multiplication. So what you are getting? C1 A2 minus C2 A1. This whole square equals to what? B1 C2 minus B2 C1 into A1 B2 minus A2 B1. This is the required condition. The two quadratic equation will have a common root. This is the condition. Okay. And this process we will follow in case of solving of problems. You should know this process. Okay. So first take one problem on common roots. Okay. This is the problem on common roots. Okay. Okay. For what value of m? For what value of m, the equations this and this will have a common root. For what values of m, these two equations will have common root. Okay. See. Same procedure will follow. First you write the two equations. First you write. That means 3x square plus 4mx plus 2 equals to 0. Okay. 3x square plus 4mx plus 2 equals to 0. What is the second one? 2x square plus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. This is the second equation. Okay. And let us assume alpha is the common root. Okay. Already it's given. For what values of m, these two equations will have a common root. Let us assume alpha is the common root. Let alpha is the common root. Alpha be the common root. Okay. Alpha be the common root. Therefore, by alpha, these two equations will be satisfied. Then what you can write? 3 alpha square plus 4 m alpha plus 2 equals to 0. Second equation, 2 alpha square plus 3 alpha minus 2 equals to 0. Okay. Right now, same. That is, you have to solve these two. Okay, give it number 1 and give it number 2. Write the method of cross multiplication, that is alpha square, alpha and 1. Understood? Now for alpha square, you will start from here. Okay, 4m into minus 2. 4m into minus 2 minus 4m into minus 2, then what? 3 into 2. 3 into 2. Understood? Only the coefficients. You will take only the coefficients. That is 4m into minus 2. Okay, minus 3 into 2. Now come here directly. 2 into 2. 2 into 2 minus 3 into minus 2. 3 into minus 2. Okay, carefully. Now 3 into 3. 3 into 3 minus 2 into 4m. 2 into 4m. 2 into 4m. Okay, right? This implies alpha square. That is minus 8m minus 6. Okay, this equals to alpha 4 plus 6. This equals to 1 by 9 minus 8m. Okay, this implies what? Alpha square minus 8m minus 6. This equals to alpha by 10. This equals to 1 by 9 minus 8m. Okay, now comparing these two first, what you are getting? What we are getting? We are getting here alpha is equal to, taking this first, 2. Alpha is equal to what? Alpha is equal to in below it will remain 10, then it will go top, 8m minus 6. Okay, now compare these two. What you are getting? Alpha is equal to 10 divided by 9 minus 8m. Understood? Alpha is equal to this, alpha is equal to this. Clear? So d is equal to this. Right? Now I am erasing this part. After this clear? কোনো সুবিধা নেই? বুঝতে পেরেছো? Okay? Now this equal to this. This implies what? Minus 8m minus 6 by 10. This equals to what? 10 divided by 9 minus 8m. Understood? Multiply both sides by minus 1. It will be better for calculation. It is 8m plus 6 by 10 is equal to 10 by 8m minus 9. Okay, multiplying both sides by minus 1. Now cross multiplication, that is diagonally. 8m plus 6 into 8m minus 9 is equal to 100 square means what? Sorry, 10 square means 100. Clear? This implies you will get a quadratic equation on m. Okay, 8m square, 64m square. Okay, minus 72m. Okay, plus 48 m minus 54. Okay, minus 100 equals to 0. Clear? 100 equals to 0. Check again. 8 8s are 64 m square minus 8 9s are 72 m. Then again by plus 6, 48 m plus minus minus 54. Bring 100 in left by minus. This implies what? 64 m square minus these two terms are like. So calculation will be possible. That is 72 minus 48. What is this? 72 minus 48. Okay. What you will get? 12 minus 8, 4. It is 5. 7 minus 5, 2. Is it? That is 24 m. Carefully you have to do. If you do any mistake in calculation, okay, why minus 72 is bigger number. Then these two, that is 154 is equal to 0. Okay. Now divide both sides by what? 2. M square minus 12m minus what? Is equal to 0. $77. Sorry. Okay. Now you do what? Middle term method. You have to factorize and you will get two values of m. How will you factorize? That is 32 into 77. You have to bring what? 12. What the 32 into 77. That means can you write? See, 4 sevens are what? 28. 8 elevens are 88. No, it will not happen. How to bring? How to bring? Factorize 4 into 4 into 2 into 11 into 7. Okay. To bring 1 minute. Where is my water glass? See, this and this 4 elevens are 44. Okay, 7 eights are 56. Check. Okay, the signal 1 minute. Oh yes, correct. I think you are getting correct signal. That is video. Yes, check. That is 56 minus 44. 56 minus 44 is equal to what? Check. Uh, yes, 12. Understood? 56 minus this. That is, you can write 32m square minus 56m plus 44m minus 77 is equal to 0. Understood or not? 56 bigger number, so minus will remain here plus. Okay. This implies a common what? 4. Take common for 8m. 4m. Take 4m. 8m. Understood? Minus is it plus take 11 common. 4m minus 7 is equal to 0. Take here, it will be 8m. Again, you have to go. That is what? Take 2 common more. 4m minus 7. Okay. Plus 11 into 4m minus 7 is equal to 0. 4m minus 7, 4m minus 7. Down here. Since bigger, the values are bigger, you have to do carefully. 4m minus 7. 4m minus 7, that means 8m minus 11 plus 11 equals to 0. Understood? Either you know it. Either 4m minus 7 equal to 0 or what? 8m plus 11 equal to 0. So you are getting m is equal to what? 7 by 4. Here you are getting m is equal to minus 11 by 8. So these are the two values of m. Understood? Please sir, do by what? I am not understanding your query. Okay. Write clearly your message. What you want to know? Abhirup Kanji. Okay. Second one. Second question. So what are the values of m? You got these two. Okay. Next one. What is the next one? Find the values of k for which the equation have common root. Same procedure. Same procedure. There is no difference. Okay. That is, we will consider like two equations. Let the alpha be the common root. Alpha will satisfy. And by what? Cross multiplication method. Same procedure, and you will get the values of k. Okay. The answer is plus minus 4, I think. Answer is plus minus 4. I have not written here. So you will do it yourself. Okay. And you will inform me. Now come to this problem. Prove that if the equation this and this have a common root, then p plus q plus r is equal to 0. This is important one. This is important one. How will you do? See, first equation is what? X square plus px plus qr equal to 0. Okay. The second equation is x square plus qx plus pr equal to 0. The conditions are given p not equal to q and r not equal to 0. Okay. X square plus px plus qr, check again. X square plus qx plus pr is equal to 0. These are two key equations and have a common root. Have a common root. By using that condition, you have to prove what? P plus Q plus R is equal to 0. Give it number 1 and number 2. Okay. Let alpha be the common root. Alpha be the common root. Okay. Alpha be the common root. So, of course, alpha will satisfy. That is alpha square plus P alpha plus Q R equal to 0. Alpha square plus Q alpha plus P R equals to 0. After satisfying the equations by the root alpha. Okay. Now, give it number 3 and 4. Use one trick here. What trick? Subtract these two. See, alpha square will be cancelled. Subtract these two. So, alpha square will be cancelled. Take common alpha, p minus q plus take common r, q minus p equals to 0. See, I am writing here. Alpha into p minus q. If you take common minus, then what you can write? P minus q. Understood why I did it? For taking the common to make it same. Okay. This implies p minus q is equal to what? Alpha minus r is equal to 0. Understood? But one thing, the product of two factors are equal to 0, but it is given p not equal to q. But therefore, this portion, this factor cannot be equal to 0. P not equal to q. Understood? Therefore, alpha minus r equal to 0. This implies what? Alpha is equal to r. What you got? Alpha is equal to r. Now put in equation 3 or 4, anyone. Alpha is equal to r. That is, from 3, what you get? R square, alpha square. So alpha square means r square plus p into r plus q into r is equal to 0. Q into r. Okay. Take common r. That is r also not equal to 0 is given. Oh yes. So r plus p plus q is equal to 0. R cannot be 0. It is also given r not equal to 0. Therefore, this portion equal to 0. That means you got what? R plus p plus q equal to 0. What to prove? P plus q plus r. Yes. This is the answer. Understood? By using that trick, that is you subtract. You have to observe the problem. By observing the problem, you can proceed. Okay. What is the next one? Yes. It is a very important one. If the equation x square plus px plus q equal to 0 and x square plus p dash x plus q dash equal to 0 have a common root. Okay, prove that it is either this or this. That is the same procedure the previous one. Okay, by cross multiplication method you will first 1 alpha and from the second 2 pair second alpha. You get that one. Start. First you try. Okay, first you try. See, what are the equation? X square plus px plus q equals to 0. Okay, what is the second one? X square plus p dash x plus q dash. Is it? Is equal to 0. These both have one root. Again you check. X square plus px plus q is equal to 0. X square plus p dash x plus q dash. Okay, both have common root. Say alpha. Alpha is a common root. Let alpha be the common root for the two equations. Okay, so of course these two equations will be satisfied by alpha. Alpha দিয়ে satisfy হবে. Okay, so what you can write? Alpha square plus p alpha plus q is equal to 0. Repeat number 1 alpha square plus p dash alpha plus q dash equals to 0. Okay, now which method? Cross multiplication method. Start. Okay, I'm writing here from here. Okay, say alpha square, this equals to alpha and this equals to 1, right? So you have to start from where? Here. Only the coefficients p into q dash, p into q dash minus q into p dash minus q into p dash. Okay, q into 1 minus 1 into q dash. Okay, then 1 into p dash minus 1 into p. Okay, now see, this implies what? Alpha square p q dash minus q p dash. This equals to alpha by q minus q dash. This equal to 1 by p dash minus p. Okay, now compare this two part first. That is, you are getting what? Alpha is equal to what? 1 alpha and alpha will be cancelled. This will go on the top. P q dash minus q p dash divided by q minus q dash. I think you got one answer. Yes. Or the second alpha, or second alpha is equal to what? Compare these two. That means q minus q dash p dash minus p. Okay, you got the set. Understood? You have to do carefully. The first I've shown you the condition for remaining one common root. ওই কন্ডিশনটাকে তোমাকে ফলো করতে হবে. This is the condition. This is the condition. Okay? Okay. If the two root of what, if the two equations, this and this, a not equal to b, it is given, have a common root, show that either other roots are this and this. Show that other roots are the roots of the equation x square plus x plus ab equals to 0. Okay, very important problem. This is very important one. How you to do? How you do it? First, you write the equations. The two equations are what? One equation x square plus ax plus b equals to 0, and the second equation is x square plus bx plus a equals to 0. Understood? And the condition a not equal to b. Okay, have a common root. Show that the other roots means what? Other roots, say this equation has one root is alpha and the root is beta. This equation has one root alpha and the root is what? Gamma. So a beta and gamma are the other roots. Understood? Alpha is the common root. Beta and gamma are the two other roots. Okay? Two other roots. Now see, alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. So what will get? Sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, that means minus a. Okay, and product of the roots, alpha beta is equal to what? Alpha beta is equal to c by a, that means b. Clear? These two. Here also sum of the roots, alpha plus gamma is equal to minus b. Understood? Minus b by a. And product alpha into gamma is equal to what? C by a, that means a. Understood? These two relations are very important. Okay? After that, what you will do? Common roots. Sum of the roots, product of the roots, you got here. Sum of the roots, product of the roots, you got here. Our aim is you have to find the equation whose roots are beta and gamma, other roots. Okay, beta and gamma. And you have to show that the equation is x square plus x plus ab. So anyhow, you have to find the values of beta and gamma. Beta is equal to what? Gamma is equal to what? Is that it? Then possible. How will you find? Okay, there is one condition till now remaining, common roots problem, common roots condition. Alpha is the common root. So these two equations will be satisfied by what? Alpha. That means alpha square plus a alpha plus b equals to 0. Alpha square plus b alpha plus a equals to 0. Understood? Understood? Now, same procedure, cross multiplication method. What is the cross multiplication method? Alpha square is equal to alpha is equal to 1. Now alpha square. Start from here. Coefficient only a into a square. A square minus b square. A square minus b square. Okay. B into 1. That is b minus 1 into a. Understood? 1 into b minus a. Understood? B minus a. Now see, from these two, what you can get? Alpha alpha cancel, that is a square minus b square, b minus a. Simplify. That means a plus b into a minus b. Understood? Here b minus a. Take common minus, then a minus b will be cancelled. That is minus a plus this equal to alpha you got. Okay. Again comparing from these two, you are getting what? Alpha is equal to 1. Understood? Put the value of alpha here. That means you are getting a plus b is equal to minus 1. Is not it? A plus b is equal to minus 1 since alpha is equal to 1. So you got these values. Right. Now since alpha is equal to 1, here beta is equal to what? B. Got the values? Alpha is equal to 1. So gamma is equal to what? A. Getting my point? Okay. Now, what is the equation? Sum of the roots and product of the roots. Therefore, required equation. Required equation is given by what? X square minus sum of the roots. That means what? Beta plus gamma into x plus beta gamma is equal to 0. This implies what? X square minus beta gamma. Beta gamma means what? A plus b. Beta is equal to what? B. Gamma is equal to A. That is b plus, that is a plus b into x plus ab is equal to 0. Now what is the value of a plus b? Minus 1. Minus 1. This implies what? X square plus x plus ab is equal to 0. Check. X square plus, yes. So this is the required equation, hence proved. Understood or not? See, this is an important problem. Okay, this is important problem, but you have to understand clearly this technique. Very important one. Okay, next problem. Prove that if the equation this and this have a common root, then either p is equal to r or 1 plus p plus r is equal to 0. Okay, see. Okay, if the equations x square plus px plus r equal to 0 and x square plus rx plus p equals to 0. Check the equations again. What I wrote correctly or not? ঠিক মতো লিখলাম কিনা দেখে নাও। x square plus px plus r equal to 0, x square plus rx plus p equal to 0. Have a common root. Say alpha is the common root. Alpha is the common root. So alpha square plus p alpha plus r equals to 0. Alpha square plus r alpha plus p equals to 0. Understood? Do one thing. Subtract this. See what you get. Alpha alpha cancel. Take common alpha. P minus r plus r minus p equal to 0. Okay. This implies alpha into P minus R minus of P minus R. Understood or not? To make it equal. It took common minus to common now I say. Okay, this implies what? P minus R into alpha minus 1 equal to this. What you got alpha? Either, therefore, either P minus R equal to 0. This implies what? P is equal to R. One is proved. P is equal to R. Okay. What is the another one? What is the another one? And alpha is equal to 1. Is it? Alpha is equal to 1. From this alpha is equal to 1, you got. Put in any equation, either this or in this. Alpha is equal to 1. That is 1 square plus P into 1 plus R equal to 0. Understood? So 1 plus P plus R equal to 0. This is the second. It is the first one and it is the second one. Hence proved. Understood? These are tricky questions. You have to see carefully. Okay. Shakshi. Yes. Good evening. What is the next one? See. If the quadratic equation x square plus ax plus b equals to 0, this and this have a common root, find the numerical value of a plus b. Same problem already I have done. Try to understand this one. What was the value? We found a plus b is equal to what? Minus 1. This is the numerical value. Okay? Minus 1 and absolute value means 1. Okay? Numerical. That means the same problem. Same problem already have done. This is the same problem. Okay? So you have to do yourself the same one. If you face problem, I will do. Just you will message me. Just you will message me. I'll do in some day. I'll send you. Maximum and minimum values of quadratic expression. This is very important. Maximum and minimum values of quadratic expression. How to find? And what are these actually? And what are these actually? So how will you find the maximum and minimum values of quadratic expression? Okay. What are these? I'm trying to show you. What are these? Okay. See, consider one quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c. This quadratic expression. Okay. The question is what maximum minimum values of quadratic expression. It is a quadratic expression. It is not equation. If equals to 0, you give, then it will be converted into equation. It is a quadratic expression. How will you find the maximum and minimum values of this one? Say this equal to y. Say this equal to y. That is, you have to find the maximum and minimum values of y. Understood? Okay. That is, you can write what? Ax square plus bx plus c minus y equals to 0. Understood or not? Yes. So, coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x is b, and the constant term is what? C minus y. Constant term is c minus y. Now, for real values of x, the maximum and minimum values, that means for real values of x. Okay, there is no any other case, imaginary or undefined case, real values. Okay. So discriminant for real values of x, discriminant always greater than equal to 0, isn't it? Okay. Now what is the b square? B square means here clearly b square. B square minus 4 into a, correct, a, c. C means c minus y greater than equal to 0. Understood? Again same, b square minus 4a into c greater than equal to 0. This implies what? B square minus 4ac plus 4ay greater than equal to 0. Understood? Minus minus plus. This implies, or aim is to find the value of y, is not it? So send these two terms to right side, that is 4ay greater than equal to 4ac minus b square. Understood? This implies y greater than equal to 4ac minus b square by what? 4a. Understood? 4a. Can we write this? See, this equal to what? What is the d? What is the d? D means b square minus 4ac. Take common. Can you write this? Can you write this? This equal to, that means y greater equal to minus d by 4. Why d is equal to what? Why d is equal to b square minus 4ac. Taking common minus. What does it implies? And one more thing, for quadratic equation, we assumed first a greater than 0. A greater than 0. For a greater than 0, positive, the y means what? This expression. Y means this expression is greater or equal minus d by 4. When a is greater than 0, that means if you consider it is x-axis, the curve will be like this. Curve will be like this, upwards. Curve will be upwards. Okay. And this is the point of y. This is the point of y. That means maximum to maximum, it will come down into this point along y. Okay. Maximum to it's come down, downwards. Maximum will come down here. Maybe negative, maybe positive, maybe this case also. Okay, this case also. Maybe this also. Whatever way. But two arm will remain like this. Okay, upward. Maybe here, this point, y value, maximum to maximum, it will remain. That means what will be the minimum value? It is the minimum value. Minimum value will be this minus d by 4. We'll remember this one. This is a very important one. Minus d by 4 is the minimum when a is greater than 0 and y greater or equal to this. Maybe equal. This is the minimum value of this expression. Similarly, when a will be negative, a is less than 0, then you will get y less or equal to minus d by 4. That means the upper value, when y will be negative, then the graph will be like this or like this, okay. Then this point will be the maximum value of y. Maximum value of y, understood or not? Maximum value of y will be this. When a is less than 0, you have to follow these two conditions. To follow these two conditions, to remember. When a is greater than 0, then y will be this maximum to maximum downwards. Okay, when a is less than 0, this after calculation you will get this same procedure. You get when assuming a less than 0. Right, you have to remember this minus d by 4a. Now, what will be the corresponding values of x at that point? Just by putting the values of y is equal to, putting the values of y is equal to what? 4ac minus b square by 4a. You will get the corresponding values of x. Where you will put the values? Here. By putting the values here, this portion you will get the corresponding values of x at the maximum or minimum values, what corresponding values of x you will get. Understood? Okay. Consider one problem. Okay. Show that for all values of x, the value of this always lies between this. Consider this equal to y. This is a quadratic equation, upper and lower. And one trick. This is the actual thing. This is the actual thing, quadratic equation. But two quadratic equations given. Then how will you do the problem? One trick, one method we will use to find that one. It is called OAB curve method. OAB curve method. OAB curve method, very important method for finding the maximum and minimum values of x or y, whatever be, in all category of inequalities. These all are the what? Inequalities. Understood? These all are the inequalities. Maximum and minimum values, OAB curve method you can use. It is a tricky method. Okay. In some other day, I will try to make one class only for OAB curve method. I will try to do. Okay. But not now, but I will use the OAB curve for finding the maximum and minimum values. But what are these actually? This is the actual thing. Okay. Understood? Okay. Just to remember one thing, writing in short, write in your note. This is the curve for a greater than 0 and y, there is maximum to maximum. That means this coordinate actually, okay, will be minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. Okay, a greater than 0. And for a less than 0, the curve will be like this. Then this point will be minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. Same. Okay. This x coordinate. If you calculate yourself, the corresponding x values you will get. That is, it is the vertex of the what? Curve. Quadratic curve. Okay. Actually, it is the parabola. Later on, we'll study in details. So, if a less than 0, then curve will be like this. This vertex coordinate will be this, and a greater than 0, then it will be upwards. Vertex coordinate will be the same, always same. Note it down. Okay. Now start. Start. Let the values is y. You have to find the values of y. Okay. X square plus, sorry, minus 3x plus 4. X square plus 3x plus 4. X square minus 3x plus 4. X square plus 3x plus 4. This is equal to this. That is, you have to find the value range of y. That means the range of this. And you have to show always lies the value of this for all real values of x in between 1 by 7 and 7. Understood? 1 by 7 and 7. So simplify this first. X square into y plus 3yx plus 4y. This equals to x square minus 3x plus 4. Okay. This implies what? Okay. This implies what? I wrote correctly? Yes. Again check x square y plus 3yx plus 4y. X square. Take common y minus 1. Understood? Y minus 1 plus x. If you take common x, then what will be happen? dy plus 3. Understood? 3y plus 3. 3y plus 3. Then plus 4y minus 4 equals to 0. Understood? This implies okay, this implies x square into y minus 1 plus 3x into y plus 1 plus 4 into y minus 1 is equal to 0. Understood? Now, for real values of x, the same method. For real values of x, the discriminant greater than or equal to 0 for all real values x. Okay? Now see how to find. What is the formula? D b square minus 4ac. So, b square minus 4ac. Okay? That is b square minus 4ac greater than or equal to 0. We have to find. What is b here? B means, see carefully what to write. 3 into y plus 1 whole square. It is b. B square minus 4 into a. What is a? Y minus 1. Okay. What is c? 4 into y minus 1. Okay. This greater equal to 0. Check again. B square 3 into y plus 1 whole square minus 4ac. 4 into a y minus 1. C means 4 into y plus 1. Okay. This implies, see, this implies what? Oh, you can do here. Don't mix up it. That means, see, 3y plus 3 whole square. Understood? We will use a square minus b square formula. Okay? A square minus b square. 3y plus 3 minus 4 fours are 16. That means 4 into y minus 1 whole square greater than or equal. Understood or not? 4 square 4 y whole square. That means what? 3y plus 3 whole square minus 4y minus 4 whole square greater or equal to 0. Understood? A square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b. This equals to 3y plus 3 plus 4y minus 4. This is a plus b into a minus b. 3y plus 3 minus 4y plus 4 greater or equal to 0. Understood? minus 4y plus 4 minus minus plus. This implies C. 3y plus 4y is equal to what? 7y plus 7y minus 1. Understood? Plus 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. 3y plus 4y 7y, correct? Into 3y minus 4y, that means minus y. 3y minus 4y, that minus y. 4 plus 3 plus 7 greater or equal to 0. Understood or not? Carefully you have to do. Check again. 3y plus 4y 7y. 3 minus 4, correct, minus 1. 3y minus 4y minus y. 3 plus 4 7. In OEB method there is a technique. The variable that is unknown always will be with coefficient 1, and in each factor they will remain in the left side. Here is the coefficient 7, you have to make it 1. So this implies, that is, you have to take common what? 7 y minus 1 by 7. You have to take minus 1. Here is the minus 1 is the coefficient. Okay, that means you have to multiply by minus 1. That is y minus 7. So sign will be 0. Understood? 7 is positive. Divide both sides by 7. That is 1 minus 7 into y minus 7 less than equal to 0. Now draw the line for finding the maximum minimum values and the range of y. Understood? Okay. So 1 by 7 and 7. 7 will be right side, 1 by 7 will be left. Okay. Plus, minus, plus. This is the method of OEB curve. You should know. The points solid because here equal sign and less than. That means these value always return negative. That means minus in between this. See, the values of y always lie between 1 by 7 and 7. Understood? This portion is the answer. That's the problem. This way you have to do. Okay? I think clear? Okay. Come to the next one. If x is real, show that the value of this lies same procedure. Try. What is the next one? Okay, I am doing this one. Okay, you will do the same procedure. It is your homework. Okay, and do the next one. Yes. What is the equation? 3x minus expression, not equation. Expression is 3x minus 5. 3x minus 5 by x square minus 1. Let y is equal to this. Same as before. Okay, y is equal to this. Now, convert this expression into the form of quadratic equation. That is y x square minus y equals to 3x minus 5. Understood? This implies y x square minus 3x plus 5 minus y equals to 0. Understood? So this is the C, right? So for real values of x, for all real values of x, what will happen? Okay, this equation, yes, this one I am doing, this one, understood? This one I am doing. Real values of x, uh, d will be greater or equal to 0. Clear? D means what? B square minus 4ac. That is minus 3 b square minus 4 into a means y. C means what? Y minus y equals to 0. This implies 9 minus 4y into 5 plus 4y into y square greater or equal to 0. Okay, check again. Minus 3 square 9 minus 4y into 5 minus plus 4y, this y square, 4y square. Okay, this implies 9 minus 20y plus 4y square greater or equal to 0. Understood? This is equal to 0. Now here, this implies 4y square minus 20y plus 9 greater or equal to 0. Understood? Minus 20y plus 9. Okay. Now, middle term method. 4 nines are what? 36. You have to bring 20. 18 2s are 36. 4y square minus 18y minus 2y plus 9 greater or equal to 0. Okay. This implies what you can take common? 2y. So 2y minus 9. Okay. 2y minus 9 minus 1 2y minus 9 greater or equal to 0. Understood? Take common 2y minus 9. That means 2y minus 1 greater or equal to 0. So according to the rule of Koibi curve, what I told you, the coefficient of variables will be always 1, but here is 2. And always remain in left side of the each factor. So this implies what? Y minus 9 by 2, y minus 1 by 2 greater or equal to 0. Okay, by you Koibi curve method. So 9 by 2 will be here and half will be here. Understood? Plus minus plus. Solid for equal and it is greater. So this positive. Okay. So see clearly the values of this expression not lying in between half and 9 by 2. Is not it? Yes. Has no value between. Has no value. Has no value means in between this there is no any values of y. Y means what? This expression. Understood? Clear? Okay. So this way you have to solve such types of problem. And if question may be like this, that is find the maximum value of this or minimum value. But for this there is no any maximum or minimum. Can you tell? Question may be like this and you will be puzzled in the exam hall. There is no maximum value. What is the maximum value? Up to positive infinity. No definite maximum value. And what is the minimum value? There is no any minimum value. Understood? But in the previous one, in the previous problem, I have to explain again. See, for this case, yes, for this case, lies between 1 by 7 and 7. So what is the maximum value? Maximum value is the 7 and the minimum value is 1 by 7 for the given expression. For this case, okay, understood? For this question, maximum value will be 7 and minimum value is 1 by 7. Okay, question may be like this also, that is find the maximum value of this expression. Nothing value will be given. You have to show 7. Understood? This way. Okay. Oh, x, if x be real, then find the greatest value. Greatest value means what? Maximum value. Same procedure. Sorry. Same procedure. Same procedure. You will use OB curve. You will get one value higher, one value lower. The maximum, minimum together you will get in this method. Because OB curve method is very helpful. You should learn. You must learn that one. I'll make a separate class on OB curve. So it will be the maximum for this one, that is in between some values will come, and in between for this case, for this problem, that is x plus 2 divided by 2x square plus 3x plus 6. You will get two values. The maximum values, there is the right part, and minimum values will be the left part. You will do and you will find and you will tell me the answer. Okay. Thank you. For the next, oh, finished. Today's class finished. Today's session. This was the problem. In next class, I will try to explain some problems and one important method, Newton's quadratic method. Okay, one problem you will get in the JEE main, 100% you will get Newton's quadratic formula and some problems I will try to do, and one method, one technique. What is that? Resolving a resolving quadratic equation of two variables into two linear vectors. What is the condition with that? Okay, and the Newton quadratic formula in the next session. Next means last session. In the last session, okay, and some more classes for the real values of quadratic equation and complex values, complex root of the quadratic equation will come. Again, we will start. It's a very lengthy chapter. Okay, after complex number, we'll start again. So in next session, Newton's quadratic formula and what? Resolving a quadratic equation into two variable. Quadratic expression of two variables x and y into two linear vectors. What will be the condition? I'll do. Okay, that's up to today. Thank you. Good night.